Hello everybody, it's DC from the DC Life channel, back with another video that hopes to generate lots of discussion with you comic book lovers online. First off, thank you so much for making my 4-part series of Should We Restore the Snyderverse a success. I've had so much engagement and fun nerding out with so many of you in the comment section of this channel and on the social medias, and with that, thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you know that your boy was on a podcast nerding out even more with Mr. J, one of the nicest guys online on the Mr. J Facebook and YouTube channels? Be sure to check out his show, especially episodes 46 and 47. I will have links in the description down below for you. Alright, back to the task at hand. If you are a comic book movie lover and you've been following the DCEU and Warner Brothers Discovery, you would know that hashtag Restore the Snyderverse has been trending a lot. And it has helped Zack Synder win 2 new fan-voted categories at the Oscars: Best Cheer Moment and Best Fan Favorite Film. Another related hashtag that's been trending is hashtag Make the Batfleck Movie, referring to Ben Affleck's portrayal of the Dark Knight in the Snyderverse. Many of us Batfleck fans feel like he was robbed of a solo movie, and it would be a beautiful thing if Ben Affleck would don the cowl once again and maybe give us another savage warehouse action scene and maybe a little less saving Martha, branding criminals, killing criminals maybe. Maybe don't blow up criminals. Sorry, the latter part was definitely more me. So what do you think? Should we make the Batfleck movie? Let's discuss. So I'm gonna go straight into it. I would love for Warner Brothers Discovery to make the Batfleck movie. And why is that?
What are your superpowers again? I'm rich.
Ben Affleck. You have an Academy Award-winning scriptwriter, actor, and director who wants to take a shot at the Dark Knight, and I think this is someone who will be able to balance it being a movie for the masses, kind of like a blockbuster hit type of movie, and he should be able to balance it with great writing, great storytelling. That I was one of those like, what? The Pearl Harbor, Armageddon pretty boy is gonna play Batman, but again, he blew me away. Not only was he a great Batman, he was a great Bruce Wayne. The swagger, the condescending tone.
Daily Planet. Do I own this one?
The way he flirted with Diana to distract Mercy Graves. He pointed out how much he loved her shoes. Like, there were just so many kind of little moments that just showed Ben Affleck understood what Bruce Wayne would be like. He really stepped up to the game, you know, like you have these youngins like Noah and Cavill and Ray Fisher and so on and so forth, and here you have a guy who is like, you know, back in the day he was probably in his early 40s or something like that, and he was in great shape. I loved the workout montage. Just kind of shows like a Batman who is more like a brawler. He works like a brawler, you know. His weights are not like these kind of proper gym weights, you know. I loved it. I really think that he would be able to produce a great script, a balanced script where it will be with great action, but it would also capture great storytelling.
Who's that?
That is Bruce Wayne.
You know, BVS was a very divisive movie. Will also be an opportunity for things in BVS that many people complained about to be fleshed out more. I think the big question to ask is, did Ben Affleck's Batman in BVS cross the line so far that he's irredeemable? And that's a good story to tell. Reason that Warner Brothers Discovery needs to consider about Batfleck is he comes with a following. If you announce that Ben Affleck is is going to come back as the Dark Knight, I think that would draw a lot of, that will garner a lot of interest. How am I doing so far? Do you agree with me that there's still a lot in the Batfleck and the Snyderverse that can actually be used as a source of great storytelling for years to come? Or do you think there's just too much baggage and WBD should just move on and start a whole new universe with a new Batman? Let me know in the description down below. I want to hear your thoughts. It's interesting that Deathstroke is the choice for a villain, though I think it's also a great new take. You know, like we've had so many Batman movies, and it's how many times have we seen Joker? How many times have we had the Riddler and the Penguins and the Catwoman? They're great characters, and I really would love for this version of Batman to eventually explore stories about them. But I think Deathstroke is a great detour from what's usually a Batman story. I think Deathstroke is also a great lead-in to the Teen Titans. I think it will be a great way of expanding the universe, even within the Batman story. I think that there have been really great takes of Alfred's over the years. Jeremy Irons' Alfred is kind of in between, you know, like you can definitely see that there's mutual respect with Bruce Wayne, with Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne.
Everyone, this is Alfred. I work for him.
Alfred?
Jeremy Irons' take on Alfred is really interesting. It's really cool to have an Alfred who's not just kind of like the help, the guy who makes tea and makes dinner. He's also the guy who chops wood and fixes things around the Batcave. And someone who sees the bigger picture. Someone who is not so steeped deep into the cape world and cannot see things from the outside. Would be a great way to kind of expand the Batman universe within his own story. This would be a great time to bring up Nightwing or Dick Grayson. You can talk about Robin and maybe a new Robin or the one that died or Red Hood. Hello, Barbara Gordon. And I'm just gonna ignore all the rumors about using Leslie Grace's Batgirl to replace the Batfleck. That is definitely a DOA idea, I think. I mean, there's just no way Batgirl is able to carry the Batman family story. Just no way, no way. Nothing against Batgirl, and I love Batgirl. I mean, this is an old comic book here, and I've always loved Batgirl, but there's a reason why Batman is the #1 selling DC franchise. So I really think that this person has no idea what to do with the Batman story, right? I know that Gotham is dark and everything is dark there, and Nightwing, she and Nightwing were always kind of, to me, still kind of loving life type of characters. And then in walks in a very dark story with the Huntress, with Helena. And I really like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and I thought she did a great job within the confines of what was given her about Huntress, but that was not Helena. And this would be a great way for the Bat family to kind of take her in and give her hope, you know, and in the process also Batman kind of learns to be hopeful as well. And so can this Batman be redeemed? And I think that this Batman can be redeemed in the next generation. Some people have said, you know, Ben Affleck has already said he's done with blockbuster type of projects. He just wants to do things that he's passionate about, and that's all fair and good. The only thing with with this point is Ben Affleck himself hasn't come out and fully said, I don't want this. You know, he sees the support of his fans, and we're big, you know, we're adults. You know, if Ben Affleck says I don't want to do it, clearly says I don't want to do it, like, more power to him. Go look for your passion projects, you know, good for him. He's living his life. But I don't know, the dude is still super in shape. First of all, he looks great. He's gonna look great still as Batman. I am not entirely convinced he is completely said no to this. To Matt Reeves, as great as of a movie The Batman was, it's a small movie. It will stay only within the Batman lore. And especially in this day and age with the MCU and a cohesive universe, and that's the way to go, you know? But what the Batfleck story it can be is you can tell a Batman lore size universe story, but then you also can link it to the bigger overall DC universe, and I think that shouldn't be underestimated. I think Warner Brothers Discovery still has the opportunity to take advantage of some really good kind of ingredients for a Batman story, a great Batman story that would be talked about for years to come. I hope I've got you going and you are ready to type your thoughts away in the comment section down below. What do you think? Should we make the Batfleck movie? Do you believe that Ben Affleck is just done and not interested anymore? Or do you think in his recent expression of just how much joy he had filming the Flash movie and seeing so much support online that he would be convinced to tell some more Batman stories before he retires the cowl? Is it too late? And do you think there's just too much drama with the Snyderverse for even a Batfleck movie? Or like me, do you still see a great well of source material to tell better Batman stories through the Batfleck? Say it all and say it out loud in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon. I'm not giving up on the Batfleck, the Snyderverse, and in working hard to do what I love, and I hope to inspire you to do the same. Because life's too short, live it fully. I'll see you in the next video.